All right, good evening. My name is Eric Holton, and I'm the principal of New Caney High School. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I would like to welcome all parents, family members, and friends of the class of 2022 of New Caney High School. I want to remind everyone that this is a formal ceremony, and I ask that you respect the dignity and honor of this ceremony and not let your actions detract from the accomplishments of others. At this time, please stand for the invocation led by Angelina Obregon, then remain standing for the presentation of colors led by the New Caney High School JROTC. The American Pledge will be led by Senior Class Secretary Natalie Amador, and the Texas Pledge will be led by Senior Class Treasurer Sarah Alvarez. Finally, the National Anthem will be performed by the New Caney High School Varsity Chorale. After our national anthem, Lydia Flores Bandera will introduce our esteemed guest on the stage here with us tonight. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. And at this time, I would like to ask everyone to join me in a moment of silence to honor and remember those who were senselessly killed at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, just 2 days ago. We pray that the God of comfort would heal the broken hearts within that community and throughout the world. Thank you.
Please bow your head with me in prayer. Heavenly Father, today's our big day, gathering family and friends. I want to thank you for allowing us to be here today and praying for the ones who are not here with us. We have been blessed by you. You have given us the strength to overcome whatever obstacles we have encountered from our first day in kindergarten, not knowing what we were getting ourselves into, to our last day of high school, allowing us to walk across this stage. We thank you for the knowledge you have given us, the friends and teachers you have placed in our journey, and the guidance that has played a part in each of our lives. Please bless and guide us with what we have learned to impact the world for the better and to always see goodness in anything it is we do. I pray that you lead us with your wisdom, moving on to new opportunities, allowing new doors to open for us. Our chapter is now closing. Inspire us with the hope to conquer this new journey with eagerness and open hearts. We have learned that this world can be chaotic, but you have brought a purpose and meaning to each one of us, and we trust in your plan. Bless us and those who surround us, move forward and take all that we have experienced and use it mindfully. I pray that you fulfill us with perseverance, comfort, and blessings. We are all gathered here because of you and able to celebrate a new chapter that lies ahead. Empower us to walk into our future with faith and your great love and strength to stay true to our dreams and impact the world with the gifts you've given us. I will always remember this day you have had planned for the class of 2022, and this is just the beginning of many accomplishments that lie ahead of us. I pray that you all strive to succeed and in our new chapter bring honor and glory to you. Amen.
Thank you, family and friends, for joining us today to commemorate the last 4 years of our lives. Will you now please face the flags and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for our New Caney High School Varsity Chorale.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome and acknowledge the honored guests on stage with me tonight. First, join me in welcoming our Superintendent of Schools and Board of Trustees. Superintendent of Schools, Matt Calvert. School Board President, Ty Trout. Vice President Craig Mixon, Secretary Elizabeth Harrell, Assistant Secretary Beth Perkle, Member Wendy Sharp, Member Angela Tompkins, Member Chad Turner. Now I would like to introduce our Central Office Administration. Executive Director of Operations, Blake Carroll. Executive Director of Student Services, Scott Castleberry. Executive Director of Finance, Brady Shillette. Executive Director of Human Resources, Christy Gates. Executive Director of Instructional Programs, Lori Monroe. Executive Director of Public Relations, Dr. Scott Powers. Executive Director of Instruction, Christy Schaffner.
I would like to also recognize the parents, guardians, family members, teachers, and staff of all of our graduating seniors. Thank you for all the support you have given our students and to New Caney High School. Please join with me as we recognize all of your hard work and dedication to make today possible for our students. Now it is my great pleasure to introduce to you the 2022 Senior Class President of New Caney High School, Abigail Dittman.
Family, friends, faculty, and alumni, thank you so much for being here with us to celebrate the graduating class of 2022. To our soon-to-be graduates, capture this important moment because it is the result of your hard-working years of education. These valuable years with so many memories in hand have gone by faster than we have expected. Through the years, we've had times of struggle, but as you see today, we have persevered through those obstacles to get this moment. Although there may be challenges in the future, don't lose heart because you've overcome challenges before. Wear your invisible crown, put your shoulders back, hold your head up high, and be hopeful that you can do it again. Remember that we are here for a purpose. We are priceless beings. It is that purpose that we find through our passions that make a difference in this world. Throughout the future, we have choices to make. We are closing out on one chapter of our life and moving to the next, and it is our decision on how the next chapter will go. On that journey, remember the lessons we've learned and the memories that we have experienced here at New Caney. Although we are headed in different directions, don't forget about the bonds that you've made. Whether it's friends or staff members, you always know that you will have a support system. You are loved and supported more than you will ever realize. I am so very proud of how far I, as well as each and every one of you, have come. Love you big, and congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Abby. Now it is my great pleasure and honor to introduce to you the salutatorian of New Caney High School, Esmedi Torres Ibarra.
It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this momentous occasion. Even to this day, I don't think I have fully processed the idea that we're graduating. It doesn't feel real to me. What I am sure about, though, is that we have all gone through so much to be here today. We have all overcome all odds to walk across the stage, and we finally did it. At some moment, I am sure that many, if not all of us, questioned whether we would make it to graduation. Despite everything, here we are. We did it. Today we celebrate both your successes and failures because all of those decisions, no matter how grand or seemingly insignificant, allowed you to be here today. I would like for you all to look around and absorb this scene. Our senior year went by in a flash, so use this time to slow down and appreciate the journey, to enjoy the moment. Though it may have felt like it for some, none of us made it this far alone. Due to this, I have decided to take this stage tonight to thank everyone who helped me embark on this journey, starting with my parents. First, I will do this in Spanish, but don't worry, I'll provide an English translation afterward. Quiero agradecer a mis padres por todo lo que han hecho por mí. Ustedes han sacrificado tanto a lo largo de sus vidas, pero a pesar de todo, siempre me han apoyado. Y gracias a ustedes puedo cumplir mis sueños. Y nunca olvidaré todos los consejos que ustedes han compartido conmigo. Sé que no lo digo con frecuencia, pero quiero que sepan que los quiero mucho. And now in English. I want to thank my parents for everything they have done for me. You have sacrificed so much throughout your lives, but despite everything, you have always supported me. And thanks to you, I can fulfill my dreams. I will never forget every bit of advice you two have shared with me. I know I don't say it very often, but I want both of you to know that I love you very much. Next, I would like to thank our teachers and staff, with special shout-outs to those who have been with me since the very beginning. Ms. Bearfield, Ms. Evans, Ms. Olson, the Socheks, Mr. Russell, and Mr. Wallowa. I had the pleasure of connecting with many of the incredible people at this campus, so I want you all to know that your perseverance, despite the adversity, inspired me to pursue my dreams. no matter how unconventional. I also want to give a special shout out to my best friend. When life gives you lemons, you're supposed to make lemonade. Well, when life first introduced me to Ann, I didn't know what to make out of her. Eventually, I learned how important she is to me, and I want to thank her for placing her trust in me and always being there when I needed her the most. Next, I want to thank my little sister for allowing her to be a part of my life. Next, it's been my pleasure to see you grow throughout the years, and I am so proud of everything you have accomplished. Last but not least, I want to thank someone who has recently become like family to me, Ms. Martinez. Thank you for being so stubborn when it came to my success and ensuring that my senior year was one worth remembering. Finally, I would like to share a few words with the class of 2022. Everyone is held by expectations. Some are expected to reach greatness, while others are expected to never get off the ground. For some of us, it almost feels like we only wake up to place a performance in black and white, forcing ourselves to hide our true colors, holding a performance that is not ours, but that of others. I want you all to understand that someone will always try to decide your faith, but you have to determine how you want to respond. Do you want to live a life of regrets, or one you can call your own? Nobody can stop you from what makes you happy. Thank you to everyone for coming out tonight. Fellow students, I wish you all the best of luck with whatever your future may hold. And as my dad would say, sale vale. Thank you.
Thank you, S. Beatty. Now it is my great honor and pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian of New Caney High School, Brenda Sanchez.
Today, we come together to graduate as a class of 2022. I want to congratulate you all for making it to this moment, and I want to say that I feel incredibly proud of every one of you. I might not have gotten to know everyone personally, but regardless, I want to acknowledge the great accomplishment it is to be here today. These past 4 years have not been easy for anyone, but we were able to overcome those odds to get here. Enjoy this moment as it is the day we have been working towards for 13 years, and all our hard work will be worth it once we walk across this stage. Now, I would like to dedicate a few words to my parents, which I will later translate to Spanish for them. I want to thank my parents for their immense support, because I'm not lying when I say I wouldn't be here without them. I want to assure them that all their efforts to give us a better life were not in vain, and they have their kids as proof. I want to thank them for teaching me the importance of education and always supporting me in all my dreams. I am eternally grateful for the support they have shown me through this all, for pushing me to my limits, for all their hard work and sacrifices for me to get here, because I know it wasn't easy. They have seen all the good and bad moments, but they have always been there, and I could not ask for anything more. Through this all, I have felt immense pressure, especially from my parents, but in a way, I am grateful for that, because they knew the person I could become and the things I could accomplish. I realize now that I was the one putting that pressure there, because I feared disappointing them. I leave today feeling incredibly happy that I have made my parents proud, because I have done this not only for myself, but for them, to prove to them that all their sacrifices and hard work paid off. I want them to know that I love them and appreciate everything they have done for me. And now in Spanish. Quiero agradecer a mis padres por su inmenso apoyo, porque no miento cuando digo que realmente no estaría aquí sin ellos. Quiero asegurarles que todos sus esfuerzos por darnos una vida mejor no fueron en vano, y tienen a sus hijos como ejemplo. Quiero agradecerles por enseñarme la importancia de la educación y por apoyarme siempre en todos mis sueños. Estoy eternamente agradecida por el gran apoyo que me han mostrado a través de todo esto, por llevarme al límite, por todo su trabajo y sacrificios para que yo llegue aquí, porque sé que no ha sido fácil. Han visto todos los buenos y malos momentos, pero siempre han estado ahí apoyándome, y no podría pedirles nada más que eso. A través de todo esto, he sentido una presión inmensa, especialmente por parte de mis padres, pero en cierto modo estoy agradecida por eso, porque sabía la persona en la que me podía convertir y las cosas que podría lograr. Ahora me doy cuenta de que fui yo quien me presionaba, porque temía decepcionarlos. Hoy me voy sintiéndome increíblemente feliz de ver a mis padres orgullosos porque hice esto no solo por mí, sino por ellos, para demostrarles que todos sus sacrificios y trabajo valieron la pena. Quiero que sepan que los amo y aprecio todo lo que han hecho por mí. I would also like to thank my siblings for always reminding me that life is about having fun, for understanding me and being there when I have felt the most lonely, for bringing me up when I'm down, for allowing me to be my true authentic self with no judgment, and for gifting me laughs and endless memories. I appreciate the outlet they provided for me when times were rough, and I want them to know that I will always be there supporting them throughout their life just as I have been for them. I'm grateful for my friends for blessing me with amazing lifelong friendships. I will miss seeing you guys every day, and I'm so excited to see the path each of you takes. I'm happy that I was able to create true, genuine friendships and hope to maintain them. I would also like to thank my best friend, Glenda Trujillo. I'm so proud of everything she has accomplished, and I'm grateful we were able to do this together with the friendship we have created throughout these years. I thank our teachers, especially those who were hard on me and helped me grow as an individual. I appreciate them for granting me the gift of knowledge and teaching me life lessons I will use throughout my life. I also want to thank our staff for all the hard work they put in to get us all here to graduation. Throughout high school, I constantly stressed myself out, and like I said before, I felt so much pressure which I mainly placed on myself. I care so much about things that do not matter, and I focus so much of my time on not letting others down. I often considered if it was all worth it, the hard times I made myself go through, and the stress I could have saved. But I can confidently stand here today and tell you it was. Seeing my family sitting over there, immensely proud, is all I could ever ask for. And being able to greet all of you as we are together for one last time makes it worth it. This is never something I thought I could do because I placed so much self-doubt on myself, and I constantly told myself I did not deserve the things that I earned because I was not smart or good enough. But now I acknowledge that this accomplishment was due to all my hard work and dedication. As I said that though, looking back on my high school experience, I regret not doing so many things and wish I would have done it differently. I wish I would have lived in a moment and not cared so much about silly little things like grades, because yes, it did help me get to this point, but it also made me miss out on so many experiences. Life is about having fun and experiencing new things, which I rarely did throughout these years. Before I leave here today, I want to tell you to not let your dreams stop you from having a good time and experiencing new things. Reach your goals without letting them hold you back from having fun, because you will never get those years back. Live in the moment because time flies, and before you know it, we have all finished high school. Today is a day to celebrate, a day that should be memorable. So let's come together for one last time to celebrate all of our accomplishments. Thank you.
Let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you, Brenda, Mr. Calvert, New Caney ISD Board of Trustees, Executive Directors, parents, guardians, and guests, and especially the students of New Caney High School, the class of 2022. I welcome you again to tonight's graduation ceremony. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you on your graduation from New Caney High School. At this time, we would like to recognize our graduates who are going into the armed forces, and we've got 27 of them to recognize tonight. Students, I want to personally thank each and every one of you for making the decision to serve this great country of ours. Students, as I call your name, please stand as I and the rest of the crowd here tonight recognize your commitment to serve our great country. Angel Arias, Marines. Brett Bolin, Air Force. Angel Castro, Army. Jose Kalunga, National Guard. Chase Davis, Army. Jose Fernandez, Marines. Justin Gibson, Air Force. Luis Guevara, Marines. Jaden Hadaway, Marines. Christopher Leyva, Marines. Diego Leos, Marines. Felix Martinez, Army. Isaac Mata, Marines. Eric Moreno, Marines. Ileana Munez, National Guard. Daniel Omes, National Guard. Marcos Ortiz, Coast Guard. Emmanuel Perez, Marines. Victor Rojas, Marines. Juan Sada, Air Force. James Sandifer, Army. Braden Thompson, Air Force. And finally, Robert Valadez, Navy. Let's give them one last big round of applause. Thank you, students, for choosing to serve our great country. Okay, students, you may be seated. Now, we would also like to recognize all of the veterans that are present with us tonight. Fans, if you have served in our armed forces, we would like to take a moment to recognize each and every one of you tonight. Please stand and join me in thanking the men and women before us tonight who have made the ultimate decision to protect this great country of ours. Thank you. You may be seated. And finally, if you are an alumni of New Caney High School, we'd also like for you to stand, as we are so honored to also have you with us tonight. We thank you for establishing the traditions of this great school and for being a living example of what it means to be a New Caney High School Eagle every single day. Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Calvert, I would like to present to you the 2022 graduating class of New Caney High School. Class, at this time, will you please stand?
On behalf of the New Caney Independent School District, I want to congratulate each one of you on your commitment, dedication, and self-discipline, which has brought you to this point in your life and will ensure continued success in your future endeavors. Mr. Holton, do you certify that these students receiving diplomas this evening have met all the requirements to participate in this ceremony?
Yes, sir.
By the authority delegated to me by the great state of Texas and the New Caney Independent School District, I hereby declare each recipient of a diploma as a graduate of New Caney High School. You may move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations.
Class of 2022, please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Calvert. The format for awarding diplomas to our graduates will be as follows. The honor graduates will march across the stage in the order of their class rank. After the honor graduates are announced, students will be called alphabetically. As part of the graduation ceremony, some students may be wearing one or more of the following cords, which celebrate the designated achievements below. Honor cords. Gold is top 10%. White, they earned 12 or more college hours. Black, participated in 5 or more AP exams. Green, they earned 50 to 99 hours of community service. Green and white, they earned over 100 hours of community service. Red, white, and blue enlisted in a branch of the U.S. military. And silver earned a designated industry certification. The white collar with a blue and gold emblem indicates a student's membership in the National Honor Society. As a reminder to the audience, please refrain from any action that may cause a student's name not to be heard when it is read. Coach Brett Crawford, the voice of New Caney High School Athletics, will announce the names of our honor graduates as well as the names of all other graduates. Students, are you ready? Will the first row of graduates please stand and proceed to your right to enter the stage? Graduates, you will now come forward to receive your diploma.
Brenda Noemi Sanchez. Isbeidi Judith Torres Ibarra. Clendy Eileen Trujillo. Erica Ray Richardson. Shelby Marie Loving. Vanessa Diosdado Tovar. Kate Lynn Nolan. Natalie Ava Amador. Myra Irene Prisk. Mindy Elizabeth Rosales Yanes. Ashley Denise Garcia. David Oliver Dillevin. Jesse Vance Whittington. Nicholas Jimenez Trevino Jr. Sadie Roxanne Wilson. Alyssa K. Obenhaus. Shay Lynn Bodat. Angie Garcia. Sierra Marie Sodders. Cassidy Claire Wisenant. Kayla Chase. Yahira Rachel Asteo. Zoe Elizabeth Wyatt. Hannah Mary Sharp. Caitlin Michelle Lucas. Jaden Latrell Tutwiler Drew. Jackson Ann Lloyd. Winter Grace Graham. Travis Benjamin K. Wendy Christina Soriles. Noah Samuel Estrada. Angelina Michelle Obregon. Luis Uciel Chino Orduno Dominguez. Abigail Grace Dittman. Flor Del Maria Gomez. Lacey Gail Bodat. Lydia Isabel Flores Bandera. Jake Austin McIntyre. Sarah Elizabeth Alvarez. Sierra Danielle Skripka. Maisie Rayanne Pollard. Amy Sarahi Hernandez Murray. Julissa Flores Belanos. Kylie Lynn Collier. Caitlin Nicole Blythe. Estefania Rodriguez. Angelique Abiles. Jessica Lynette Acosta Perez. Alyssa Antonio Aguilar. Javier Aguilar. Jonathan Daniel Aguilar. Julissa Aguilar. Jonathan Aguilera. Deborah Jasmine Aguilon. Jessica Alanis Nieto. Jasmine Alfaro. Alondra Alvarado. Rosa Alvarez. Jose Enrique Alvarez Lopez III. Brianna Joy Amaya. Jordan Kelly Anderson. Angel Antonio Arias. Alex Brian Arroyo. Luis Felipe Arroyo. Rudy Richard Attaway. Stephen Orioles. Emily Avaneda. Daniel Balderas Jr. Sebastian Delfino Balderas. Daniel Baltazar. Cornelius Demond Banks II. Lisbeth Anahi Banuelos. Guillermo Baradas. Marlon Azucena Barriga Mancera. Ricardo Martin Barrios. Isaiah Ernesto Baron. Colby Ryan Barrasso. Landon Corey Bowman. Sani Denise Bautista. Jaden Linnell Bazil. Emily Sarai Benavides. Yahaira Benitez Ramirez. Cindy Esperanza Bernabi. Esteban Ismael Bernal Cavazos. Brett Anthony Bolin. Robert Lee Boudreau Jr. Sydney Alexis Boughton. Samuel Benjamin Brandon. Gustin Douglas Buffington. Gabino Calderon. Jesse Calderon. Jesus Calixto Nario. Crystal Anahi Camacho. Mariah Aileen Campuzano. Natalie Candela. Israel Emmanuel Cantu III. Amy Elizabeth Cardenas. Rosa Elia Cardenas. Cassidy Suzanne Carlson. Peyton Blaine Casey. Angel Guadalupe Castillo. Natalia Castillo. Sanahi Castillo. Angel Castro. Yorch Ken Castro Escamilla. Brittany Marie Cavazos. Angel Jesus Cerda. Jessica Cervantes. Miguel Angel Cervantes Jr. Mia Ann Chapa. Anderson Eliel Chavez Aguilar. Alyssa Marie Church. I do all the time. William Codely Sicolo. Caden Nicole Clark. Cody Jade Lee Colbert. Deasia Larae Coleman. Jose Francisco Calunga. Eric Contreras. Aiden Abel Contreras Fernandez. Katie Marie Kugler. Clayton Lane Cook. Leah Danielle Cordova. Amy Joanna Correa. Javier Felix Coronado. Trinity Faith Cowan. Nathan Ashley Cox. Yesenia Elizabeth Cruz. Adolfo Cruz Ramirez. Anisidria Custodia Carrillo. Carson Darville. Chase Andrew Davis. Brianna Shelby Dewan Dees. Dimitri Robert DeBruin. Jacob Alexander Desjardins. Ronnie Selfrido Del Cid. McKenna Brooke Downey. Brandon Arvest Drummer. Aaron Philip Dumitru. Dakota Robert Duncan. Amelia Gabriela Echeverria. Christian Guadalupe Elizares Rivera. Catherine Nicole Escobar. Logan Alexander Estes. Jacob Allen Fain. Daisy Valeria Fernandez. Jose Guadalupe Fernandez. Alejandro Flores. Victor Isidro Flores. Nathaniel Lee Flowers. Jonathan Andrew Franklin. Valeria Galindo Laredo. Ramon Amdiel Gallardo. David Jesse Gamboa. Christopher Garcia. John Carlos Garcia. Angelica Garcia Rangel. Sebastian Garza. Stephanie Ariana Garza. Tate Allen Dale George. Nikki Marie Annette Gessner. Justin Matthew Gibson. Michaela Grace Givens. Nathan Ray Givens. Hugo Gomez. Yvette Adriana Gomez Maria. Bianca K. Gonzalez. Donovan Ethan Gonzalez. Daniel Eduardo Gonzalez. Jose Alberto Gonzalez. Manuel Gonzalez. Michael Nathaniel Gonzalez. Yahir Alexander Gonzalez. Gerardo Patricio Gonzalez Guerra. Christopher Obed Gonzalez Rivera. Brian Alexis Gonzalez Salinas. Arat Gonzalez Zambrano. Leslie Alexandra Grajales. Ingris Giselle Granillo. Irvin Ricardo Granillo. Angel Genevieve Guerrero. Luis Armando Huerva Jr. Raina Emily Marie Guillory. Christopher Thomas Guzman. Gloria Ada Guzman. Brianna Jean Haley. Jonathan Douglas Haley. Brianna LaShawn Hall. Kelly Lachelle Hall. Jillian Elizabeth Harden. Dezara Makia Hardy. Matt Anise Harrison. Jaden Colby Hadaway. Ciel Victor. Ashley Hernandez. Brian Hernandez. Jazareth Hernandez. Daniel Hernandez Munoz. Alexis Hernandez Ruiz. Gabriela Hernandez Vital. Lacey Rayan Hester. Kagan Channel Hill. Taylor Ann Hitchcock Gilbert. Kennedy Alexis Hoke. Kai Lizette Holba. Luke Anthony Holland. Cheyenne Ray Hausman. Joseph Kirk Patrick Hubbard. Bryant Fernando Huerta. Christian Huerta. Gerardo Manuel Huerto Yaguna. Martin Izquierdo Jr. Devin Earl Jackson. Marco David Johnson IV. Jimmy Dale Johnson II. Miltonay Kathleen Johnson. Caitlin Michelle Jones. Diana Juarez. Joanna Delia Juarez. Scarlett Maria Lacayo Gutierrez. Alvaro Velasquez Lagunas. Amreen Haider Lamisa. Nathan Joshua Langton. Christopher Johan Leva Hernandez. Michelle Lemus. Andrew Francisco Leon. Diego Eduardo Leos. Ariance Trishelle Levy. Rosaneda Montero Lewis. Logan Thomas Lofton. Anahi Lopez. Christopher Adoni Lopez. Jasmine Lopez. Joanna Maricela Lopez. Leslie Lopez. Esmeralda Lopez Mosqueda. Kareni Luna Ventura. Hebe Eduardo Madrigal de Jesus. Elizabeth Ophelia Magana. Juan Diaz Magana Jr. Daisy Bridget Marquez Hernandez. Christopher Michael Martin. Carlos Arturo Martinez. Felix Martinez III. Leslie Araceli Martinez. Natalie Martinez. Maria Jose Martinez Nera. Isaac Esteban Mata. Haley Diane Mather. Nicholas Caden McDonald. Alyssa Deanna McKenzie. Alexis Jewel McLaughlin. Jose Luis Medina. Samuel Isaiah Medina. Brisa Lisbeth Mejia. Dominic Antonio Melchor. Rayleigh Jade Melendez. Amy Yolani Mendoza. Nadia Tatiana Merino. Abby Jean Metz. Brianna Jade Miller. Dawson Montgomery Miller. Katie Lane Miller. Carson Gage Minter. Seraphin Miranda the Fourth. Franklin Ariel Molina. Victor Enrique Mondragon. Mary Beth Moore. Matthew Lee Moreno. Kaysen Grace Morkish. Joseph Danilo Mota Gomez. Eliana Monica Renee Muniz. Amy Marlin Munoz. Leonardo Adriel Nahera. Magali Nava. Elia Abigail Netro. Vianney Marisol Nolasco Gomez. Roberto Noyola. Daniel Omos Jr. Kayla Eileen Omos. Bryce Allen Olson. Angela Ortiz. Damian Ortiz. Elizabeth Ortiz. Jessica Ortiz. Marcos Gabriel Ortiz Valentin. Lydia Arela Osorio Herrera. Faith Ashton Oxley. Faith Marie Ozio. Eric Moises Palacios. J. B. Palacios, Jr. Emmanuel Perez. Yamalith Perez. Hilary Gabriela Perez Landeros. Jaden Alexander Peters. Brooke Renee Pickens. Donna Valeria Pina Acosta. Gerardo Jafet Pinedo Verdugo, Jr. Catherine Andrea Pineda Moran. Wilmer Anderson Pineda Moran. Brian Ivan Pignon. Jacob Abraham Ponce. Saul Alejandro Ponce. Adriana Natalie Portillo. Joseph Thomas Pazinski III. Joseph David Edward Price. John Anthony Quiros. Annabelle Ramirez. Diana Guadalupe Ramirez. Estefany Ramirez. Karen Sitlali Ramirez. Marlene Ramirez Zavala. Brianna Maritza Ramon. Arabella Leilani Ramon Leal. Giovanni Rangel. Madeline Abigail Brooke Reed. Dalia Yvette Resendez Salinas. Jenica Sky Reyes. Matthew Cruz Reyes. Nayeli Reyes. Curlin Alejandro Reyes Castellanos. Axel Francisco Reynoso Zavala. John Colton Rhodes. Connor Lee Riffle. Litzy Rios. Chimara Jacqueline Rivas Varela. David Jeremy Rivera Melendez. Guadalupe Elizabeth Riso Rodriguez. Braden Cody Justin Robertson. Terrell Lewis Robinson, Jr. Kevin Robles Maldonado. Alyssa Renee Roddy. Marvin Alexander Rodriguez, Jr. Kayla Jade Rodriguez. Daisy Rodriguez. Elena Fernanda Rodriguez. Jonathan Christian Rodriguez. Nevaeh Rodriguez. Yahira Michelle Rodriguez. Arnold Rodriguez Flores. Nancy Gabriela Rodriguez Fuentes. Jesus Octavio Reed Rodriguez Villarreal. Victor Alfonso Rojas. Enrique Roman. Kevin Roman. Armando Alonso Rosales. Kevin Miguel Rosales. Jasmine Ruiz. Madison Lee Ann Ryder. Jesus Chuy Saavedra. Juan Manuel Sada III. Jordan Alexander Sines. Eliezer Salgado. Catherine Salgado. Rafael Salinas. Ramon Salinas. Travion Jontis Sampson Hampton. Cindy Christina Sanchez. Genesis Natalie Trejo. Damian Emmanuel Sanchez. Israel Noe Sanchez. Jennifer Sanchez. Orlando Gael Sanchez Amandaris. Jaime Sanchez Benitez. James Monroe Sandifer. Yaslin Santiago. Francisco Javier Santoyo. Rosa Maria Santoyo Gomez. Delilah Jade Saucedo. Gannon Blake Saunders. Timothy John Swears. Kaylee Marie Siegel. Fabricio Jose Serrano Martinez. Kevin Serrato. Amberlyn Bailey Shaw. Braden J. Sheldon. Devin James Siders. Brianna Eileen Silva. Isabel Marie Silva. Marlon Alejandra Silva Hernandez. Kaylee Elizabeth Skinner. Jessica Lynn Skrobanic. Andre Eugene Smith Jr. Devin Hunter Snow. Arturo Lorenzo Solis. Wilbert Alexander Sarto. Katia Soto Omana. Emma May Southern. Xavier Calder Southwell. Ariana Monet Stewart. Amber Alexis Stodgill. Cyan Michaela Stokes. Rodney Edward Stewart Jr. Seth Allen Swears. Shannon Isaac Bryce Tackett. Heidi Marie Teo. Ruben Teo. Sky Teo. Emily Tenorio. Braden Christopher Thompson. Julie Christine Thornton. Eileen Dianasnira Tobias. Alan Eduardo Torres. Alejandro Torres. Celine Yvette Torres Castillo. Camilla Lee Trevino Martinez. Carson Lee Trinidad. Brittany Ruth Turner. Destiny Ulloa. Ernesto Urquiza, Jr. Robert Giovanni Valadez. Princess Vanegas. Joshua Cole Vaness. Sammy Imino Varela Orozco. Carla Vega. Angel Francisco Vences. Diego Alberto Villa. Destiny Michelle Werner. Devin Michael Werner. Caleb Marcus White. Billy Wayne Wilkerson, Jr. Carol Ann Wilkinson. Alexis Renee Willoughby. Christopher Daniel Wilson. Clinton Townland Wilson. Emma Marie Wilson. Janae Ashley Alexis Wilson. Seth Walter Wolf. Blaine Allen Wolsey. Jacob Leslie Wortman. Jose Yahir Yanez Hernandez. Johnny Young, Jr. Nevaeh Janae Young. Ellen Gabriel Zamoras Romero. Alejandro Zapata. Michael Zuniga. And Karen Lillian Gillen.
Let's give this group one more big round of applause. All right, students, I want to thank you again. Students, we need to sit down. Students, I want to congratulate you again on a great job this year. You know, throughout the year, different things that we experience give me different ideas on what to say in this moment. I really just want to say thank you. Thank you to our parents and family members for allowing us to take care of your most prized possession. Thank you to our school board and central office administration for supporting us and allowing us to do our jobs. Thank you to our support staff throughout the district and on our campus for cleaning our buildings, fixing whatever needs to be fixed, and keeping the technology going. Thank you to our teachers, coaches, and instructional support staff for not giving up, even throughout the most difficult of circumstances. And thank you for believing in many of these students when they didn't even really believe in themselves. Thank you to our office staff, receptionists, secretaries for keeping the wheels on our campus turning. Thank you to my administrators and counselors who worked tirelessly to make sure you had the most incredible experience here at New Caney High School that we could ever provide for you. Students, this is one of the most special times of the year for us because we see the culmination of all the people that have poured all that they have into you to help you get to where you are today. Each of you had at least one person in your life who helped you get to where you are tonight. Don't let tonight end without telling them how much they meant to you. You got here tonight because of all the people around you committed to a life of service to help you and others around you get to this point. That's the best calling in life that any of us could aspire to do. Strive to live a life of serving others in all that you do. And as you move forward in your life, don't forget that the God of the mountains is still the God of the valleys. Throughout the highs and lows of your life, He will always be there for you. Surround yourself with great people, people who make you better, people who will help you be the best version of yourself. Thank you again, students, for putting in the work to get to this point tonight. Mr. Calvert, New Caney ISD Board of Trustees, New Caney ISD Board of Executive Directors, parents, guardians, and staff, I proudly present to you the New Caney High School graduating class of 2022. All right, students, at this time, I would like to ask all of our graduates and guests to please stand for the school song and remain standing until the graduates have exited the field. At the conclusion of the school song, students will be dismissed. Thank you, New Caney High School, class of 2022. Good luck, and God bless you all.